Hop là.
Right. So if you're just tuning in, this is the countdown stream for 1.0 where we're gonna drop 1.0 in a little bit less than time, 20 minutes. And in 1.0 there's gonna be a lot of new stuff that you haven't seen yet. There's gonna be a lot of
Tic tac touk, tic touk tac.
There's gonna be a lot of new content that you've all been waiting for. And one of the new content that people have been asking for a long time is new factory building. So tier 9 is going to be available in 1.0. It's very exciting. The final phase of the product assembly. And by the way, we've also sort of retconned some of the narrative that we've
Alexa est un changement.
Characters such as Katarina Parks and Steve are, well, sort of. Katarina Parks is still mentioned in the game, but they don't play as big of a role as they originally.
Aïe aïe.
Yeah, so it's, I think that's still the case here. So that's still the same. I just wanted to make that video.
Ok.
Like, make sure that was on page.
Alors,
You don't expect.
plus que 21 minutes
So tier 9 is going to be the main thing.
avant le départ de
1.0, like that's the main
de cet événement. Ça fait tellement longtemps qu'on attend. Tellement longtemps. Ah là là. Dans 21 minutes, ça y est, ce sera la fin de l'Early Access. On aura enfin la mise à jour finale de Satisfactory. Satisfactory 1.0. On attend tous avec impatience le patch note, la note de mise à jour. Alors, dites-nous. Donc ça, on savait déjà, il y a deux nouveaux bâtiments, le convertisseur qui permet de convertir une ressource en une autre, et l'augmenteur d'électricité, comment on peut appeler ça? L'augmenteur de puissance, qui permet d'augmenter de 500 MW la production électrique, plus 10% de ce que vous avez déjà, à chaque fois que vous construisez un bâtiment. Est-ce qu'on va avoir des infos croustillantes? Plus que 20 minutes. Les convoyeurs niveau 6, Mark 6, qui vont, je sais plus combien, 1200, je crois 1200 items par minute. Ce qui permet de résoudre le problème des mineurs MK3 overclockés. On ne pouvait pas extraire tous les minerais du mineur, bah maintenant on pourra.
What if you overclock the, because I mentioned the particle accelerator, it takes like 600 coal to be able to produce 30 diamonds, but then how are you supposed to, because that's more than, if you overclock that to 250, that's more than 1200. And I'm not going to give you the answer, but there's a way, okay?
Donc il nous cache des choses, il nous cache des choses.
That you can't take full advantage of due to some limitations, but at least from the Mark III miner resource like thing, you're going to.
You'll find a way. It's you guys.
We got the blueprint design Mark II, which is
le blueprint, le constructeur de blueprint niveau 2, qui au lieu de faire du 3 par 3, je crois, fait du 4 par 4. Je sais plus. Je crois que c'est ça. Donc un petit peu plus grand. On peut placer les blueprints 1 dans le blueprint designer 2, mais pas inversement parce que bah évidemment c'est trop gros pour entrer dans celui de niveau 1. Puis même si vous faites assez petit pour des limitations techniques, ça marchera pas. C'est ce qu'il dit. Il dit même si une fondation de large, ça paraît pas beaucoup, en réalité, bah ça fait beaucoup plus. Parce qu'on passe de 3 carrés, donc on passe de 9 mètres cubes à 16 mètres cubes. Non, pardon. 27 mètres cubes à 16 x 4, 64 mètres cubes. Donc on fait plus de x2.
will finally sort of this is wrapping up a big loose end in the game where you can finally sink plutonium waste into producing Fixonium, and then with
On peut
Fixonium
maintenant,
rods,
comment on peut dire, sync, on peut maintenant écraser les déchets de plutonium avec une nouvelle recette qui permet de produire des nouveaux éléments. On peut avec ceci les réinjecter dans les productions, les générateurs nucléaires, sauf que c'est la moins bonne énergie possible. Mais ça vous permet de ne pas avoir de déchets du tout. Donc c'est plutôt pas mal.
Not anymore. Now they're usable, and they are by far the most usable items in the game, in my opinion. Okay, it's up to everyone, okay, but the dimensional depot, which I'll talk about first, is the way to.
Le dépôt dimensionnel, donc vous stockez des ressources dedans, vous pouvez seulement en stocker, et quand vous voulez, vous avez un onglet dans votre inventaire, vous pouvez prendre des ressources. Et aussi quand vous construisez, si vous n'avez pas la ressource, automatiquement ça va aller puiser dans le dépôt dimensionnel. Donc ça c'est vraiment bien.
So like with the dimensional depot, you can upload your production parts, and you can access them wherever you want on the planet. And it's a bit limited, so you can't have like infinite access to it.
On peut pas avoir des stacks infinis de production dedans. Il y aura que un certain nombre de produits qu'on pourra mettre, mais c'est déjà pas mal. Je conseille de mettre tout ce qui est lié à la construction dedans, ça évite de faire la bonne vieille technique d'emmener un train avec nous ou quoi. Et au lieu de construire et de se dire ah putain j'ai oublié ça, et ben on a juste à prendre dans le dépôt dimensionnel plutôt que de faire des allers-retours à chaque fois parce qu'on oublie un seul truc et qu'on ne peut pas construire. Encore faut-il le mettre dans le dépôt dimensionnel par contre.
It may seem like I've seen a lot of discussion online where people feel like this will eliminate some of the fun with the game and it will eliminate like central storage areas and stuff like that. I think you'll still find use cases for that. I think there's still some fun things you can do with that, and having a central storage area is still
Plus
nice,
que
but it's
15
not in
minutes.
my save file.
On va bientôt avoir le trailer.
Um,
Le trailer de l'annonce.
so I just think that you'll play the game a bit differently. I think you'll set up your base a bit differently, but they're still useful. And also there is the limit
Alexa est en charge.
as well, so like it's not like it's infinite. In the end game, it's gonna be way smoother, but there's still a limit to it. And you're also limited by the limited amount of submersive spheres on the planet. And then we have alien production amplifier, which is the alien overclocking. No, not alien overclocking. It's the power amplifier augmenter.
Voilà, donc le Power Augmenter, l'amplificateur de puissance, qui permet, comme je l'ai dit tout à l'heure, de rajouter 500 MW, 500 gigawatts, pardon, et rajouter 10% de production d'électricité en plus par rapport à votre grille.
And then alien overclocking, which is the internal work name for it, but alien amplification, I think is the name, where you can overclock your building even more.
Oui, c'est vrai, on peut maintenant overclocker les bâtiments encore plus, autrement qu'avavec les Power Shards, on peut maintenant mettre des Summer Sloop, il me semble, et au lieu d'augmenter la vitesse de production, ça va augmenter la sortie. Donc par exemple, si vous avez une recette qui vous fait sortir 10 vis, eh bien ça va faire sortir 20 vis à la place. Par contre, ça va consommer beaucoup plus d'électricité.
There's also like a couple of factory cosmetic stuff. We've added a couple of new buildables. I think a lot of people wanted way more cosmetic stuff, but that's maybe for the future. Like that's maybe something. But we've added a couple new things. We've added 2 new barriers. We've added a new fence. We've added so you can add like materials to all your buildings. So instead of just having
maintenant oui, ça je l'avais dit aussi dans la vidéo que j'ai faite. Si vous ne l'avez pas regardé sur l'arrivée du quantique dans Satisfactory, mais maintenant on peut mettre des matériaux sur les bâtiments. C'est plus juste des peintures, c'est des matériaux, par exemple le copper, le steel, le zinc, etc. Ça leur donne un aspect. Donc selon le minerai, ça peut donner un aspect mat, un aspect brillant, etc. Ça va sûrement consommer beaucoup plus sur nos cartes graphiques, mais pour ceux qui veulent faire de jolies esthétiques, eh bien, vous allez pouvoir, plus seulement avec les couleurs.
carbon fiber color. It's called carbon fiber something I think in the game. On concrete, which I always thought looked pretty cool. So it's not just like darkening color concrete. It's actually different things. And now we're at and there's also new windows. I forgot to mention that. And I didn't say this in the video.
Il y a de nouvelles fenêtres aussi.
There are now stairs in Satisfactory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How about that? So confirming that once and for all, because I saw there was still a little bit of doubt when I put this video, but there are new stairs.
Et maintenant, il y a aussi de nouveaux escaliers. Voilà,
Pretty baller.
qui n'avaient pas été annoncés, mais
And you can make like people in at Copperton have made like huge like spiral staircases that go super high up and look super cool. So really looking forward to that. And yeah, that's mostly the cosmetic stuff. And now we're starting getting to the balancing changes, which, as you may not know, we've made number changes. And I'm not gonna go too deep into this. The patch notes do mention a lot of stuff, like how certain milestones are launched earlier, and how like, fuel gens have.
il y a eu du rebalancing sur les milestones et les tiers que vous pouvez débloquer.
Like they take less input now.
Sorry, I was so. Did you hear the shout from downstairs?
I was trying to ignore it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I just got completely. I'm so sorry. What was he?
Yeah.
Like the past minute? Fuel gen something.
Yeah, the change to fuel generators where like they consume less fuel now. Or
Yeah.
like they're-
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you'll need to build more to get the. But you get more power out of them or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, that was the. Oh yeah, I remember this mishap. Yes, I think you do need to build more.
They require less fuel
Yeah.
to output the amount that they do, so you can build more now with the amount. Like if you have like a fuel generator set up right now,
Yeah.
you're going to build a little bit more with the same amount of like fuel that you put in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Words. Thank you. Yeah.
So we haven't like it. Does it count as a nerf or a buff? I'm not sure in this case actually, because it's a little bit of a both, right?
A change.
Yeah, it's a big change.
The cop out.
So stuff like that. So
Les générateurs à carburant, maintenant, ils vont consommer moins de fuel pour la même quantité d'énergie. Donc, on va pouvoir rajouter des générateurs de carburant, de fuel, avec la même quantité en entrée de carburant. Ça, c'est pas mal parce que ça va demander pas mal d'énergie au niveau des derniers tiers dans le jeu. Donc, même si on a l'augmentation de puissance, ça va être vraiment utile. Plus que 10 minutes. Maintenant, les drones peuvent utiliser tous les types de carburant. Pas tous, mais la plupart, comme tout ce qui va être le fuel package, les batteries, ça change pas. Le turbo fuel, etc. Tous les types de fuel. Le nitro.
Oh. Oh. The most dramatic. Actually, it might be for some people because it's probably the most early game feature of 1.0. Maybe. The fact that the biomass burner now has a conveyor belt input. Yeah, which is going to make that quality of life in the beginning of the game very.
Maintenant, les brûleurs de biomasse ont une entrée en convoyeur. Ça, c'est vraiment génial. Parce qu'on ne va pas avoir à craft manuellement des trucs solides et les mettre dedans. On peut juste récolter des feuillages, du bois, tout foutre dans un conteneur et on aura de l'énergie tout seul.
Placing manifolds for biomass generators, you might notice that like they might not be as good because of how fuel generators because you need to fill up for a manifold to make sense, right? And in the early game, sometimes you'd rather have just put in 10 fuel in that one, put in 10 in that, and 10 in that, and so on and so forth, rather than fill up fuel dens because you'll get more power if you just have an even flow.
Yeah.
So like I think in the early game, I think my prediction, and I may be wrong about this, but my prediction is that we'll see a lot more load balancing for this particular thing, because I think manifold is like the overall like preferred method of routing things. So I predict that we'll see more load balancing for biomass generators in the early game, and then you'll move over to manifold. But who am I? What do I know? I haven't even finished the game. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a bunch of small tweaks as well to some of the. Here's the thing. Yeah. So fuel gens now produce 250 megawatts instead of the previous 150. So that's the thing we touched on previously. And there's a bunch of stuff with like NAM changes, such as like programmable splitters and geothermal generators. They're no longer be needing supercomputers, so they're going to be accessible earlier on. And the gas mask is also available in the NAM instead of being in tier 5. So it's going to be accessible earlier, which is going to be we're trying to mitigate the whole noblest thing.
Plus que 7 minutes. Ça y est, ça approche à grands pas. Maintenant, les disques durs ont changé de façon de fonctionner. Donc on va pas avoir 3 recettes à chaque fois, on va avoir le choix entre 2 recettes et on peut reroll une fois. Donc si les 2 recettes nous plaisent pas, on peut rechoisir de nouvelles recettes. Mais on peut pas faire marche arrière, donc faut faire très attention. Et ils ont fait ça parce que avant on avait 3 choix et ça nous paraissait compliqué de choisir parmi les 3 choix. Alors que là on a que 2 choix. Et il y aura forcément un des choix qui va forcément plus nous intéresser que l'autre, donc ça va être plus facile de choisir. Voilà. 6 minutes.
So yeah, those are most of the new features coming in 1.0. We also have a bunch of quality of life stuff, such as being able to build straight conveyor belts, making minute returns.
Aussi maintenant on peut construire des convoyeurs de manière orthogonale, donc plus besoin de s'embêter à faire des angles droits, il y a un mode exprès pour ça. Pareil pour les trains, maintenant il y a un mode pour construire en ligne droite, donc ça va nous éviter des broutilles. Ça c'est vraiment le côté pratique de la construction. C'est comme l'augmentation de la taille des blueprints, même si ça paraît insignifiant, et bien en réalité ça va être très utile je pense. Parce qu'il y a certainement certaines personnes qui étaient limitées par la place qu'ils avaient.
Oh wait, I didn't know this. Wait, this is new to me. Okay, apparently you can pre-place signals now, so you can place them wherever you want on the railway instead of just at like the intersection points. That's actually pretty dope.
I have yet to place a single
Maintenant on peut mettre des signaux de train sur les parties de voie des rails qu'on veut. On n'a plus besoin d'une intersection, on peut les mettre partout.
Why have trains when you can just have a million belts running across the
Because it's fun to set up the signaling system. It seems complex, but it's really fun. It is complex. Yeah.
Moins de 5 minutes, on y est presque.
That's dope. I've also just dope.
Once you use them.
Yeah. Here's another thing that I didn't know. I actually don't know what this entails, but like when you're dismantling blueprints, you can also now change the build mode to completely dismantle all parts of the blueprint instead of only a single element. Wasn't that in the game already? Well, maybe that's not enough to date.
I am going to be real.
4 minutes.
Yeah, I think I'm allowed to say
this. Is this not enough to date, Dad? Or maybe I'm wrong. It's not?
I've played Internal for so long that I just don't remember.
Less than 4 minutes. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just played update.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, Internal's been the life.
And yeah, there's a bunch of changes to like the build system. There's the clearance system has actually been updated as well, so like they're a bit tighter. There's the guideline system where I showed this in this video where you can get.
Oui, aussi maintenant pour la construction, on a quand vous maintenez contrôle et que vous avez accès à la grille du monde pour placer les éléments alignés, vous avez des petits pointillés qui vous montrent l'entrée et sortie des bâtiments. Ça c'est vraiment bien, encore un effort pour la construction et les joueurs. C'est du bon travail.
from the beginning of the game.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Every single line.
Worth checking out.
And
3
we're
minutes.
3 minutes away from release, and we haven't even gotten to the.
Le
to the
temps
boss
s'étend.
battle. There's so much else coming on. We have to do with like optimization, achievements, bug fixing, network optimization. There's been a lot of work gone into working out the kinks with the networking code. Conveyor belt system has been completely remade for networking, for instance. Yeah, exactly. Save system has been optimized, so like saving should be way faster. The rendering as well, like,
Il y a plein de détails techniques aussi qui ont été rajoutés, par exemple la sauvegarde des parties qui va être beaucoup plus rapide, le rendu graphique aussi qui va être plus optimisé, les serveurs optimisés qui vont permettre de ne pas faire tourner le multijoueur sur les machines locales, mais sur des serveurs privés pour jouer avec vos amis sans bug.
We're finally going to fully support dedicated servers now, by the way. Dedicated servers have up until 1.0 been experimental, so they have not been finished. So now we're fully supporting them.
Plus que 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You want me? I can push the thing, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane how much work has gone into this one like update. And I think for a long time, I think when you work on it for so long, we feel like, no, it's not too much new, really. But like now that we actually started collecting.
Earth-shattering.
Yeah, like we actually.
Ah, la tension qui monte là.
When was the last? Have you played the
46 000 viewers sur leur
No, I
stream.
can't.
I probably played.
Ça, c'est une communauté passionnée.
And I can't with a dimensional depot, so I like just refuse.
I took a couple of hours, just no more because of too little time to just boot U8 up. It's insane. yeah. It's night and day.
There's so many things. And not only that, like, I really feel like the quality is so much better.
Il n'y a pas encore la mise à jour.
I feel really happy and proud of what the team has put together in terms of quality for the game, and I am really excited to see and hear how it's gonna go once it's released.
Allez, 50 secondes.
Finally get everyone to play. It's scary.
I think I'm feeling the pulse now. Just
Yeah.
thinking about like
40 secondes. Ça y est, c'est le grand reveal. Le grand jour que tout le monde attendait ici. 47 500 viewers. 30 secondes.
I'm freaking out as well. I can't believe we got to this point. It's less than 30 seconds
count the
left.
amount of seconds on
48 600 viewers. Oh là 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 là. Ça ne fait que grimper. 20 secondes.
Yeah, it is. So I hope you'll all enjoy 1.0. I hope you'll all enjoy playing Satisfactory.
Allez, c'est parti. Profitez, installez-vous confortablement. C'est le trailer de reveal.
So without further ado, everyone,
C'est parti.
thanks for hanging out with us.
Ah oui, on peut changer les skins. Incroyable. Ça, c'est le jeu qu'on aime. Oh là 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 là, ça aussi on aime. On peut faire tellement de choses en termes de customisation. Oh là là, c'est beau. Ouais, c'était sûr. La mise à jour, on l'a pas. On l'a pas. Si, on l'a. On l'a. C'est quoi ce délire? L'accès aux consoles bientôt. Incroyable. Incroyable. La mise à jour. 13 gigas, va falloir speedrun.
Let's go, everyone.
Oh là 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 là, incroyable.
It is out. It is available. Well, it's downloading, hopefully for some people, but it is now finally coming out.
Là, c'est la course au téléchargement.
It's wow. It actually, now I feel it. I've felt nothing up until this point. I've just been dead inside, but holy shit, I can't believe it. 1.0 is out. So real quick, if you don't see anything happening in Steam or Epic, don't worry. On Epic, you might need to refresh the browser or like the client or whatever, and it should update. And on Steam, it's the same thing. Like you might need to refresh Steam or restart it, and then it'll kick off. But yeah, that we snuck in a little bit of extra thing at the end there. Yeah, so Satisfactory is coming to console. I guess is the thing I want to say here. We've
Satisfactory sur console.
we've dreaded this. I was saying, like it's a huge undertaking to be able to bring this game to console, but we are doing it together with our friends at Fish Labs. We have been working on porting this game to console. We don't have a release date or anything like that yet. We actually don't know fully when, if it can be even this year or next year or something like that. But we are working on it, and we are working on. I'm so excited for this. We are excited to be able to bring console for Satisfactory for PlayStation 5 and Xbox. The Xboxes, I don't know. Anyways. So super exciting. One thing I also want to mention in regards to this is that we are also looking into getting proper controller support. If you've been with us on the dev streams, you know that this has been a topic that we talked about, and it is a huge undertaking to be able to bring controller support to Satisfactory. And we are going to bring controller support for PC as well, so it's not just for console. We haven't fully.
Allez, déjà 10%.
So that will be sort of an update in the future. So it's coming, but with control support comes a ton of like work that goes into, you know, we've had to update menus, like all widgets and like all the UI elements in the game have to be accustomed with control support in mind. But we are doing it. We are doing it. It's super exciting. Yeah. We're gonna hang out for a little bit longer actually, because we're not gonna end the stream just yet. But, I know that you're all probably gonna ditch the stream now and just jump back into Satisfactory. But yeah, we're gonna hang out a little bit more.
14%.
Mark is gonna join us, our game director, but he's not here. Probably on me not to tell him in the link. So yeah, how are we all feeling, chat? Are we excited? Are we happy? Can't believe that we're finally here. How big is the download for you all? Because it will vary a little bit, I think. We have reduced the general like size of the game in total. So I'm not sure. 11 gigs on Steam for some people, 13, 10. I think the game is around like 13 gigs in total now. I don't know. Linus is just shrugging his head. I don't know. A lot of people sell 11 gigs. So,
Allez, tellement hâte de jouer.
The team is celebrating, and we've tried to like soundproof
19%.
as much as we possibly can, but and we haven't heard like almost anything from the bottom floor. But now we can actually hear them, which is pretty exciting. So good job, everybody. I can't believe we're here. Super excited. Time to party. Time to get wasted. So yeah, as I mentioned before, we are coming to console. If you didn't hear the news or didn't see it, we are coming to console, and it's really exciting. And we've been working on that for a long time together with Fish Labs, doing the porting. And control support is also coming. If you didn't hear that. Obviously, otherwise you'd have to play on console with I don't know. You'd find a way. Anyways.
22%.
What else is there to say? I don't know. What was that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Chad, I see you. Like, where's 1.1? What is this? What is this shit? I can't believe this. We haven't even. It's not been out for like 10 minutes, and we're already complaining about where's 1.1. Oh boy. 20. Oh, it's getting there. Getting there. Crossplay for console, we don't know yet exactly. We haven't decided, I think. It's a lot of work that goes into that. So we're not sure if we can support crossplay for console. So to be announced. There's a lot of stuff with consoles that we can't talk about right now, mostly because the biggest reason is because I haven't prepared for it. Okay, like I just prepared for this stream mostly, so I don't want to give away anything.
27%.
But we will follow up with more information in regards to consoles. We don't have a release date, like I said before, and hope. I mean, it might be this year, but I don't think it will. But maybe, who knows? Oh God, we're back. Who knows? We're back. We're doing it again. So yeah. Error occurred. Oh no. It's missing executable. Wait a second. Just okay. If you're running into issues when you're downloading, make sure to what's it called? Resolve files on Steam and Epic. So on Steam, you go to properties, and there's like a setting under properties there where you can go like, is it called resolve files? Or it's called reconfigure. I can't remember what it's called. You can like reconcile files and make sure and verify them. And it's the same thing on Epic. You right click on the thing and go to the little dots and you can validate them. Verify. That's the word. Get that verification going. We have a different type of verification in the game.
Allez, on est à 33%.
Mark, you're supposed to be here. I had a bunch of stuff planned with Mark when he's here, but he's not here, so it's really hard to like keep going. Anyways, yeah. Linus, you take his place. Linus is joining in.
I'll stall for time.
Yeah, how are you feeling? Is that Mark? Yeah, how are you feeling?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Like, so nervous. So crazy this one.
37% plus vite.
Look at that. What?
I took his spot and
Yeah,
then
yeah, you can get in. You
you
can.
take the good spot.
Okay. All right. Bye, Linus. Oh, okay. You mean you're like, yeah, scooch over. Oh, hi, Mark.
How do I sit here?
Yeah,
or?
you want to sit close to the mic. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Hey.
How's it going?
Nothing bad.
Mood seems to be great
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah,
I haven't heard anything throughout the entire stream, and then like when we launched, I heard like the countdown. Super exciting. Super cool.
And did you see any stats like the view counts and stuff?
No.
It's like I think on total it was like over 80,000 people watching at peak. Yeah, across both platforms. So I think the entire category of like
What the shit?
Yeah. So that's counting the Satisfactory category on
Oh,
Twitch,
wow.
assuming that people are watching other people's streams.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
42%, on avance, on avance.
I felt like I've been streaming for like maybe 50 people here or
Yeah,
something
that's
like that.
actually higher than or from current users. So.
Damn. All right. Cool. Well, glad that you all tuned in for this shit.
Yeah.
Exciting
It's been
times.
sick, yeah.
Yeah, but what's the general feel for 1.0 though? Because I don't know. I feel like it didn't hit me until like when I pushed live on trailer
Yeah.
and I saw the reactions to it. I felt like
for me the dismantle of the early access.
oh yeah.
And I still remember the first time that I saw that draft. I'm pointing to Linus now.
Yeah.
That trailer. But that really hit me then as well. And now it kind of hit me again because you don't really feel it. Like we've also done like 10 updates for this game, so it feels kind of like same old shit in a way. But I mean, it's still not really real life. But we've also worked on it for such a long time.
Yeah.
But I think the game is like in a better state than it's ever been. We spent so much time bug fixing. I think we fixed like over 5
46%.
update 8 and now.
Allez, on a fait la moitié. Les gens se plaignent qu'ils n'arrivent pas à démarrer le jeu. Il manque l'exécutable.
And there's still gonna be bugs in there. Like I still see shit sometimes. But that, I mean, it should play better than we got all the new content.
That's the general vibe I've gotten when I've been playing, is that like it just feels polished, like it feels so much more polished, and I feel like we've had a pretty good level of polish for being an early access, you know? Like I always felt like we've tried to always not put out stuff that's like broken, and like stuff has been unfinished, but you know, we want it to be unfinished in a state where it's playable and good, and like
Et il y a des succès maintenant sur Satisfactory incroyables.
Representative of
Yeah,
what we want, right?
exactly.
And sometimes that's also kind of nipped us in the butt because you want to try things, but you want to still deliver quality. Because sometimes when you want to try things out, you kind of need to just try it in a shitty way. So we always test internally, of course. But I think we've been lucky at that as well. That we never really had to go back to something that we worked on a lot to like actually change it around. It's only happened like a handful of times.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
And
Should we talk some about the new stuff?
well, we talked about new
Oh,
stuff.
you already talked about
Yeah,
it.
we talked about it. Like definitely everything that we revealed. Like everything that I've revealed, we talked about it.
On the YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
we revealed everything. Like,
Oh yeah, oh, everything. Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean? Did I forget something? Because like there might have been a few small things, but I think that's sort of up to people to discover on themselves and bring it up. But I don't think I've missed anything. I did miss the thing that I just wrote in the patch notes with how you can place signals on Rails forever.
Wait, what?
that was in the patch notes.
Wait, is that me?
Wait, is it not?
I don't know.
Well, I didn't even know that was
Man,
in.
we changed so much shit between like the last time.
Right.
Like, I actually forgot what was in this update.
Yeah, right. Because apparently the blueprint dismantle thing was also not in 1.0. Like you can dismantle the entire blueprint. Was that on an update 8?
That wasn't.
Wasn't it?
What?
Right. That might have snuck in the patch notes, but I'm pretty sure that's an update 8.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't updated because
Yeah.
I think we like maybe just revealed that at some point.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't even remember. I'm sorry. It's been such a because we actually worked on this
Allez, plus vite s'il vous plaît.
like update 7, I think. So I think when it comes to like the alien power augmenter and stuff like that, like development for that was started around the same time that we worked on blueprints. So that's how long is that ago? That's a long time ago.
Too long.
So
Like I mentioned before.
I lost track.
Yeah.
And then we also had like closed beta in between and stuff. And then we've slowly been like stopping development, right? So it's just been fixing.
Yeah.
Because we're not allowed to touch any more things at some point.
So I'm just gonna address. Sorry, I have seen your chat. I've just been trying to wait for the team to get back to me and give me like news on how to fix it. So we did see the issue with on Steam, and it's been corrected now. So you should be able to get the download again going, potentially.
Ok, normalement ils ont réglé le problème, donc on va pouvoir lancer le jeu
So, for once,
quand le
you
téléchargement
actually
sera
are
fini.
in the clear, or not in clear. You get the upper hand. But it has been corrected. So wait for the download to happen again. Refresh your Steam client and whatnot. And apparently you can also rename the executable because the executable is a bit different in 1.0. You might get like I'm not sure if that was just our internal builds or if that actually happens for people live, where you get like to pick like the old version versus the 1.0 version when you start Steam.
Oh, I don't actually know.
Yeah, that's happened. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that in case it happens to people. But it shouldn't be the case, but I'm just gonna say this. Sometimes when we played 1.0, you'll get like a little pop-up in Steam that says like, which version would you want to play? Do you want to play Early Access or do you want to play 1.0? And there's only one version, so you need to pick like the 1.0 version, and you can set it to be always this option this game. So like, there's something with executable name, but we've resolved that. Another really important thing, by the way, chat, is if you've installed mods, you need to uninstall them, either with the mod manager or by removing the folders. I can't quite remember because even sometimes when people delete the mods, they still load. So if you're getting crashes that has anything with mods in the name of the crash report or anything like that, that's because of mods. You need to completely disable them. Mods do not work in 1.0. So we need to let the modding people solve that before we can play with mods again.
52%.
Yeah. That's a quick recap. Maybe can one of the moderators in each chat just put in a message saying that so people know? we have resolved that issue, and it's going to be case study. Anyways, 1.0, good times. Yeah, there's like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's for a long time. Like it feels like I've been in the game for forever. But
Yeah,
we've
it's
been
kind of hard
working
to
on
keep
it.
track as well because there's a lot of small things and all the small fixes and stuff.
Yeah.
Small changes. So it's really hard to keep track. Also with the patch notes, they were like so long, so they can condense it
Yeah.
to like all of those components.
Yeah, because I heard there were 50 pages. Patch like bullet points and just
Yeah,
rather
I
than
have no clue what's right.
yeah.
The only version that I've seen is
Ça
the
avance
before
doucement.
now version where you can just skim over it, and if you really go for every single little point, it's way too much. But yeah, because it was a really long development track, right? And even the things like the straight belt thing
Yeah.
is kind of like that's like a side thing. I think it was actually Nick who at some point just came with that like.
Comment il s'appelle Total X-Clip. Vous allez me dire quand même Kibitz n'est pas en live. Incroyable.
Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz, and today we're going to check out everything new in Satisfactory.
Ah, en avant-première, le jeu. On a le launch trailer qui a spawn. Hop.
What's going on? Doing it live. Hello, hello, hello. Sounds fine to me. Do you guys have like 2 streams on at the same time or something? Because I don't hear anything. Alright, anyway. Fixed? Okay, I didn't do anything, so if it's fixed, then it wasn't broken, okay? Just want to say. Maybe everyone had 2 streams open at the same time. Anyways, yeah. Good times. I'm sure I'm kind of stumped.
Yeah. Been on one as well.
Console. It's now we can finally talk about this because this has been a pain in the ass to keep secret.
And everyone got the leak at one at a time.
No, they didn't, but it's fine. It's fine.
Never got a leak.
No, I got
Not
never
even
got leaked.
once.
No. I'll just do. Is this my mic? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Partly broken. Weird. Right. We won't. Yeah, we can talk about that.
So that's been going on for a long time as well. So that's like a side development track. We actually got other people working on that. They were specialized in it.
Yep.
They were really good at it. But it's been like a hassle as well of like even just the control scheme and stuff, like translating it well to controllers. So I couldn't.
I'm pretty sure it's like, cause I'm pretty sure it's just mic placement. But yeah, like I said, it's been actually maybe I can just sit and hold it. I think it's that my mic is picking up some. But yeah, what were you saying about it?
Yeah, it's like a super long process. I'm actually not the best.
58%.
Support and everything.
Yeah.
Mostly because I've been busy on like the 1.0 and stuff. But we have a lot of our developers that have been busy like on the side and stuff because we have like an outsourced studio. We've been working on it really hard for a long time now, actually. Yeah, the whole controller support and everything. That's like a tricky thing. That's why it's like always been like a bit all over the place with Satisfactory controller supports. We have so many like inputs and stuff all over the place. Like the whole hotbar just for building is like
Yeah.
the whole screen is filled right with buttons, and the controller doesn't even have that many buttons.
No.
So they have to do some smart solutions to actually make that work and all make it fit and everything.
But we haven't removed any like functionality, right?
No, I don't think so.
think it's. I actually wouldn't be able to say with complete confidence. I think we can probably talk more about that later.
Ah, il y en a qui sont déjà sur le jeu.
Pontus have actively worked on that from like the UI side to like get that all working correctly.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, they've tried their hardest to make it all work and all keep it there. But some things might be a lot of like might be a bit hard to access and stuff. But some things actually are probably even be nicer on console. It's just a bit of a give or take always when you want to do that.
Cool.
On est à 60%.
I think we're
Donc
gonna
c'est donc
start
ça les escaliers et les finitions.
because are they? Oh my goodness. But just to re-emphasize again, is that like if you are running into issues with downloading the game, please restart Steam. Either restart Steam. Some people also say you can rename the executable, but you shouldn't need to do that. Just restart Steam or Epic. I mean, it should be fine on Epic if you. But restart Steam so that the game will refresh again or re-upload. So that like you can get a fresh download again, and should be fixed. We did push like there was some issue with the build that we pushed.
Now feels
So
complete
if we
because
have
before
resolved
we
it
only had
since,
half of the
and,
backdrops available, where the rest are now available
yeah.
now also all the way around
And if not,
the whole
we'll
entire
keep
map.
working on
Also,
this, guys,
we have
so,
some
like,
new
don't worry about it.
eggs
We'll
for
get
the
it running soon enough.
also some more
Maybe,
now weird things.
Ok, on va pas spoiler plus.
Yeah, they are. But we
61%.
yeah. You can show them, but people can't see it because the camera's on me. I've had to use your mic for now. And also, want to mention this too, because when it comes to dedicated servers, this is also a thing that usually happens when we update the game. Is a lot of people don't see the update for dedicated servers immediately. So in some cases, it takes a little bit longer for the dedicated server to like roll out on Steam, but you can download it instantly if you use the Steam theme. So just bear that in mind.
Hop. Et normalement, ce qu'on peut faire, c'est qu'on fait piste 1.
Yeah, I start seeing
Si
some people
je
to
fais
fix now. It should be fine. And it may take some time because I'm not sure how the backend works, so it may take some time for everyone. But if you get the new patch that's coming out now,
2. Et lui, on va le mettre en 4. Voilà. Et donc, on va faire un
yeah, let's start.
moins 15. Moins 15. Hop.
Some for some. We'll get there.
65%.
People were asking about this, like, when's 1.1 coming out? Yeah, now. Instantly. It seems like things are getting back to nice. Not that. Alright. Fixed after restarting Steam. Alright, cool. It looks like we're finally getting there. 1.1, let's go. 1.01, let's go. Alright, it seems like things are rolling off. So we're gonna close off the stream. Yeah, call it a. It's been a long. I don't feel like yesterday ended for me. I've just been working. I went to bed working.
On y est bientôt.
Anyways, thank you so much everyone for tuning in.